Good morning, everybody. It is 12 minutes past 7 o'clock right now. Time to visit with our good buddy, Ron the Car Guy from Westside Auto Pros, to teach you a little bit about something going on with automobiles, and also I'll tell you about a great program that he has going on starting up in just a couple of days. But before we get to that, Ron, in the news yesterday, Jackie, we were talking about a really bizarre situation that's going on around
A lot of news agencies around Central Iowa have been talking about different scams going on to watch out for, and I don't think it's been since my mom was a teenager that I've heard people talking about siphoning gas. I mean, she used to do it on the farm, but
take a hose and stick it down the opening and suck it up and put it in a can. That was the old way.
Yeah, and now they got devices in the filler neck to where the hose doesn't always go down there and reach the gas, kind of prevents it and stuff.
So then what is a person to do if they want to steal your gas?
The new thing going on in the metro area right now is they're drilling a hole in the gas tank. They're physically taking like a cordless drill and they drill a hole in the gas tank to allow the fuel to drain out.
And that is, it blows your mind, first of all, that somebody would have the guts to do something like this. And then secondly, you're surprised there's not sparks there.
How long would that take to do something like that?
Well, it depends on the size of the hole. Okay. And to your question, this is a picture. This is a car we towed in on Friday. And it was towed in because it wouldn't start, and that you can see right there, that's the hole that they drilled in the gas tank. But from a spark standpoint, a lot of fuel tanks on cars anymore are made out of plastic.
So you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, so it's safe to drill a hole in your gas tank, I guess.
And probably easier because it's made out of plastic.
Yeah. You go in with a cordless drill
like
and you're in there in no time. But you wonder the thought process of some people because let's say you are criminally inclined to do this.
Right.
You have no idea if that car has 2 gallons in it or 10 gallons in it. You don't know what the prize is, when you do that, and then you've got to catch it in something, and I saw that come in Friday, and it's just kind of one of those weird things, that the car doesn't start, you get to check it out, it's like, well, somebody drilled a hole in your gas tank.
It almost seems more like a prank as opposed to they're actually trying to get gas out of the vehicle.
But they took the gas because the lady went out and looked where her car was parked, and there wasn't there was like no big puddle of gas on the ground or anything. So I mean.
And it was multiple vehicles.
A lot of them have been reported to the Des Moines Police Department. So it was, at first I thought it was an isolated case, and then I started noticing the news agencies were reporting, and it's like, wow, that's weird.
So the obvious question is, what can you do about this?
The Des Moines Police Department had the best advice. If you have a garage, obviously garage your car. Otherwise, if they occur at night, they're not going to occur during the daytime. Try to park in a well-lit parking lot or an area of the parking lot that's close to traffic and stuff like that. And
just be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
All right, we need to talk about a program that you're involved with that is highly successful, Ron.
Yep, we're talking about our Tow to Go program. And we've been running that throughout different holidays this year. We're doing it again for Thanksgiving.
Perfect.
And we're just kind of doing our part to help keep people off the road that maybe shouldn't be off the road. So if they've had a few too many adult beverages and they feel that they're unable to drive, we've got a special number set up. All they have to do is call that number, and we will come pick up them and their car and take them up to 10 miles for free.
Well, let's remind everybody about this fantastic program.
Sure. I like to have fun with my commercials, but this time I need to be really serious. Please don't drink and drive. And I want to make sure you don't this Thanksgiving weekend. Westside Auto Pros have teamed up to provide you with Tow to Go. Give us a call and we will come get you and your car and take you both anywhere within a 10-mile area free. Call 855-2TOW-TO-GO to get you and your car home safe.
Either they can pick you up or we will.
And they've been out. I don't know if you were traveling around much yesterday, but there were cops everywhere because they know this is a busy travel time. They want to make sure everyone's safe, driving the speed limit, buckled up. But that also includes, driving while being impaired. Don't do it.
Yeah, there's no reason to do it.
No.
I mean, we've got a lot of alternatives, Ubers and taxi cabs and stuff like that. And this is just, one more tool in your toolbox, so to speak. Give us a call at that number. You do not have to be a AAA member. You don't have to be a member of a motor club. There's no requirement. You just call that number and say, hey, I need a tow to go, and my guys will show up and we'll load your car and take you and your car home and unload it, and it's totally free. There's no cost for that.
And there's no judgment either in case that happens. Actually, you probably get a tip of the hat for doing something like this.
It's totally confidential. I mean, we don't tell anyone. We just you know, they've got all different kinds of laws trying to crack down on impaired driving, and they make the penalties tougher, and they lower the blood alcohol rates and stuff like that. But you know, at the end of the day, the laws only do so much to deter it, and it, you know, it can happen to anyone. They can have one extra glass of wine or something at Thanksgiving, and so you know, instead of focusing on laws to deter it, you know, I think we should just give people alternate ways to get home. Give them an alternative. Give them a way to, you know, stay off the road.
Now, what area is this service available?
It's the whole metro area. So
Okay.
I mean, you know, if you're in Altoona, we'll come. If you're in Ankeny, we'll come. If you're, you know, out in the Jordan Creek area,
But the idea
we'll
is
arrive.
it's 10 miles from where the car is picked up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. And you know, I mean, if you're 11 miles away, we're not gonna drop you
Right,
off
but
a
that's
mile
the
from
basic
home.
idea.
Yeah.
The basic idea is to get you and your vehicle home, because that's a lot of times that's what people will say. I didn't want to, you know, go home. I didn't want to take a taxi home because then I had to come back and get in my car. This eliminates all that.
Or I was afraid to leave my car in the parking lot overnight, or whatever the situation. Yeah, we get you and your car home. I mean, it's designed as a local program. I mean, we don't want to, you know, take you from Des Moines to Iowa City, but you know, within reason.
Just out of curiosity, why did you pick Thanksgiving Day or this weekend coming up?
We basically picked all the major holidays this
Okay.
year. You know, we did, and especially those that are sometimes more centered around
prone.
alcohol. Yeah, you know, Super Bowl, Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day. And then, of course, the you know, I don't think Thanksgiving's probably going to be as busy as St. Patrick's Day or Cinco de Mayo was.
Well, you haven't been to our house lately.
Family's in town. Things happen.
That mother-in-law. But anyway, we're also going to do it the entire week from Christmas through New Year's Day too, because
Great
that's
idea.
a big celebration type time.
Unbelievable,
So-
folks. So just get that number in your phone right now, 855-2TOW-2GO or 855-286-9246. Ron, always keeping us safe and informed. We appreciate it very much. If people want more details about Tow to Go or just about what they need to do for their vehicles, maybe they're doing some holiday traveling pretty soon.
Or maybe they have a hole drilled.
Or
in
maybe
their
they have a
gas
hole drilled in their gas tank.
Give us a call. We can help you with that.
225-9090.
Perfect.
Car Guy.
Thanks, Ron. Happy holidays.
We'll be